Welcome back to the podcast.
We are so glad you could join us today.
Okay, I'm leaning forward now. This is the one. I've been thinking about this all morning, Ryan. Like, while I was making my coffee and looking at these little foam squares on the wall.
The human advantage. I like the sound of that. It feels, it feels like we're taking the power back a little bit.
Exactly, because everyone is so, obsessed? Obsessed with what the machines can do. They can write emails, they can make pictures, they can probably do my old job better than I did on a Monday morning.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. You had a way with those spreadsheets that a bot could never replicate.
No, really, but think about it. If a robot can do the work, then what is left for us? That's what I want to talk about today. What is the part of us that stays untouched?
It's funny you say that. I was reading this thing the other day about how AI can mimic empathy, but it can't actually feel it. It's just predicting the next word a sympathetic person would say.
That's so creepy, Ryan. That's exactly it. Like, it can say, "I'm sorry you lost your job," but it doesn't feel that pit in the stomach. It doesn't know what it's like to walk to the parking lot and feel like the ground is moving under your feet.
Right. It's the difference between knowing the definition of a broken heart and actually having one. One is data, the other is, it's life.
I remember when we were working on that big project last year, remember? The one where the AC broke in the office and we were all sweating, and you brought in those melting popsicles?
Oh man, the grape ones, they were a disaster.
They were disgusting, but that's the point. An AI would have calculated the most efficient way to cool the room. It wouldn't have thought, hey, my friends look miserable. Let me go buy some cheap sugar ice to make them laugh.
That's the human advantage right there. The I see you factor.
Yes, the I see you. I think in this world where everything is becoming automated, is that the word? Everything is so fast and perfect. I think being imperfect is going to be our most valuable skill.
That's a deep thought for a Tuesday, Emma. Being imperfect is a skill?
I mean it. Like, look at us. We are in your apartment. There is is that a coffee stain on your desk?
Yeah, from this morning. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. That's what I mean. This podcast, if it was made by a professional AI studio, it would be perfect. No background noise, no stuttering, no ums. But would anyone care?
Probably not. People listen because they want to feel like they're sitting here with us. They want the coffee stain. They want to hear you struggle to find a word and then find a better one.
I struggle a lot today. My brain feels like it's in a cloud.
That's okay. That's the humanity. A machine never has a cloudy day. It just runs. But we have cycles. We have bad moods and sudden bursts of energy.
I think that's why I felt so bad at the old company. They wanted me to be the machine. They wanted the same Emma at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. But I'm not a version 2.0. I'm just me.
And just you was the best part of that office. When you left, the vibe didn't just drop, it disappeared. You can replace a marketing manager, but you can't replace the person who notices when someone is having a bad day and pulls them aside for a chat.
You're gonna make me cry, Ryan. Stop.
Shh. Just speaking the truth.
But seriously, how do we protect that? If I'm looking for a new job or starting my own thing, how do I make sure I don't try to compete with the robots?
I think you lean into the things that make you inefficient.
Inefficient? That sounds like a bad thing for a boss.
In the old world, yeah. But in the new world, taking the long way, asking the unnecessary questions, spending 20 minutes talking to a client about their dog before you even mention the contract. That's the stuff a bot will never prioritize because it doesn't make sense on paper.
It makes sense to the heart, though.
Exactly. It's about building trust. Trust isn't an algorithm. Trust is a series of small human moments where you show up for someone.
I think that's what I want our listeners to hear, especially the ones who are scared. Don't try to be faster than the computer. You will lose. Try to be more you, more messy, more kind.
More messy, more kind. I think we just found the tagline for this episode.
It's true. I'm very messy today. I didn't even brush my hair properly.
Well, the listeners can't see your hair, so you're safe there. But they can hear your voice, and your voice sounds like someone who has been through it and is still standing. You can't program that kind of resilience.
Resilience. I like that word. It sounds strong.
It is strong. It's the ultimate human advantage. You get knocked down, you feel the pain, unlike a machine, and then you decide to get up anyway.
You know, I feel better. I was really worried about all this tech stuff, like I was becoming obsolete.
Never. As long as people need to feel understood, you'll never be obsolete.
Thanks, Ryan. I needed that today, truly.
Anytime, Emma, anytime. Now, should we actually try to record the intro, or are we just going to keep talking about our feelings all day?
Giggles. Maybe both? Let's just keep the mics on. This feels right.
Works for me. Let's keep going.
So, speaking of being human, do you think we should tell them about the time you accidentally sent that emoji to the CEO?
Oh man, do we have to? Talk about a human error.
Yes, it's the perfect example.
Fine, but only if you tell them about the reply all disaster of 2022.
Deal. Let's do it.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
And leave us a comment below. We'd love to hear from you.